What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight, and today I have a very important topic to talk about with you guys. I'm actually in front of the camera, so you know it is probably the most important topic in Yugioh, and that is cards that still need reprints. Yeah, seriously, we still have so many cards that need to be reprinted even after the 2021 Megatins, which were a really good product, don't get me wrong, they included a lot of good reprints that we did need, and even a few new cards, but there are still so many cards that were left out of that Mega 10 that really need reprints, so I wanted to make a video on that. Again, probably the most important topic out there in Yu-Gi-Oh! So let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this too in the future, where I'm actually, discussing some things with you guys instead of only just openings. And I really hope this does well because, yeah, I want to do more videos like this. It sounds kind of fun. Give me a little bit of something else to do out there. Also, too, this video is actually sponsored, so check them out real quick. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Now, you probably already heard about Skillshare before, but basically it is an online learning community full of creative and curious people. What that means is basically you can learn a brand new skill, and there's a lot of different options on that, ranging from things like animation, photography, video editing, web design, or just improve on a skill you may already have. For example, one of the courses that I'm taking right now is actually Real Productivity, How to Build Habits That Last from Thomas Frank. Productivity is something I have a hard time with. I'm self-employed, but I don't really know how to be the most efficient with my time and everything too. So this is actually a skill that could really help me out because it's not really something you can normally go and get a class for, but it's something that can help me out in life. So I really like things like this especially. And again, you could learn something like animation and maybe, explore a whole new career. But the classes just range from all kinds of different things too. So I really suggest checking it out. They have quality content too because it is a service that you pay for, so you are actually hearing from experts that know what they're talking about, and the production quality is going to be very good. It's going to be better than something you might just find in a random article online or a random YouTube video. Like, these people are experts in their field and they can help you learn things. Check out Skillshare. The first 1,000 people that click on my link down in the description will get a 1-month free trial, and with this free trial you can learn if Skillshare is right for you or not. Again, check them out, link in the description. It does help support this channel too, so big thank you to Skillshare. So yeah, that's our sponsor. Check them out, link in the description, and let's get to this list. I won't keep you guys waiting anymore. Alright, number one, the thing that I really wanted from the Megatins that was not in there, and that is Access Code Talker. Yeah, I know, that was top of list for everyone. Why? Why couldn't that have been in there? I mean, yeah, we do know that Maximum Gold is around the corner, so I do feel like this card could be in there. I feel like there's a really high chance of that, actually, because we don't know the full list for the next Maximum Gold. But Access Code Talker right now, I think the last time I checked, is around $150. It could be more, it could be less by the time, this video is out there. But that is just insane to me. That card is a really good card. Just about anything that involves a link summoning uses it. It's kind of like the new Borreload or Boral Sword Dragon, or, we always see those different kind of link monsters that are in every deck that could possibly link summon. Access Code Talker is now the best option. So that's the reason it's so pricey. Access Code Talker, yeah, we need a reprint on that really quickly. Now here's one that aggravates me, and that is Ash Blossom. Yes, how many times are we going to ask for a reprint on Ash Blossom? And yes, I know it's what would this be? If we got another reprint, would it be close to the 5th reprint on it? Basically, I mean, it's been in a structure deck. It's been in Dual Devastator, which was a really good product. It was in the previous Maximum Gold. And yet, this card is still expensive and still tough to get. It's because it's still a decent staple in most decks out there. You're going to see it in almost every deck list. They have their 3 or at least 2 Ash Blossoms in there. And it's just a really good all-around card. So I feel like now, after all the reprints that we've seen, they should probably just make it a common in something. That way, we know we're going to get a bunch of them. Even it being in a structure deck wasn't enough to bring this card down. This card should still not be this tough to get. Then after that, another one that kind of goes in that same category is Nibiru. Nibiru has also gotten a reprint. It was in a Maximum Gold. But it's still a very good side deck card. It's one that we still see all kinds of memes about. It's hey, nice field, Meteor, there you go, Nibiru. So, it's still one of those cards that's so great for a variety of different side decks out there that you want to use it, So, yeah, it might not be as annoying as Ash Blossom, but it is something that needs reprinted. Now, Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. Yeah, the card that everyone loves or hates. I think more people hate it, probably. Yeah, it is that card that they made sure that us nostalgic players out there were going to have to use this card, and people out there that are sick of nostalgia are still going to have to use because it is such a great card. It's probably the strongest boss monster out there right now. Everyone thought it was going to get hit on the previous ban list in some form, you know, something getting hit, whether it's like, you know, Anaconda or something that makes it so easy to bring it out, but they didn't. So that makes me think it's going to get a reprint sooner than later. It was only in last year's Mega 10s, which you could not find really anywhere. And if you do find them, they're going to be overpriced. So I think we'll see a reprint on this sooner than later as well. I could see it being in the next Maximum Gold. I mean, a lot of these are prime candidates for that. But yeah, it is something that could use a reprint. I think, you know, since they didn't hit on the ban list, they should have one last hurrah. And then probably the next ban list will see some kind of hit in some form to it, whether you go for the Red Eyes Fusion, Anaconda, something. Now for these two, this is something I don't think I've heard many people talk about, and I want to see reprints on, and they are both of the Vision heroes, Ferris and Increase. Yeah, both of these were actually in a Battles of Legend, and were kind of looked at here and there, but seeing as that we keep getting more hero support, we're about to get all this Destiny hero support actually in Burst of Destiny, now's the time to reprint these. Again, prime candidates, they are great hero monsters because now in heroes these days, you're not just going elemental heroes, you're not just going masked heroes, Destiny, nothing like that. You are using basically every form of heroes in a hero deck now. So seeing reprints of these Vision heroes would be really great because they're slowly going up in price. Battles of Legend was a set that a lot of people went after because, of course, that 10,000 dragon. So it's not really a set you find out there anymore. It's not like it didn't sell well, you know? So these cards are very tough to find right now. And with new hero support coming out, now's the time. I mean, seriously, this is definitely the best time to give them some reprints. Now, since we already talked about Dragoon, why not talk about some of those Link monsters that are kind of annoying too? Like, for example, Anaconda, Verdi Anaconda, and then, of course, we'll just go ahead and talk about Needle Fiber as well. Yeah, I know, it's not Needle Fiber in English. I don't care. I don't like its other name, and I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm saving us both pain. Anyway, these two Link monsters definitely need some reprints too. I mean, I'm kind of tired of seeing extra deck monsters being so expensive, being so tough to find. Again, I feel like with Dragoon is the same with Anaconda. If you're not going to hit it on this list, might as well sell it now because I feel like the next list, they might actually do something. I hope so. Because, yeah, last couple lists have been kind of boring, honestly. Then we also have our Infernal Knight, Renaud. This is a card, too, that goes under a lot of people's radars. But this card that is thrown into a lot of different decks out there, especially if you're using Isolde. I've seen this card even thrown into a lot of random things that are just, like, heroes and stuff, too. So it is a great monster. It can help you get stuff out on the field. And like I said, it works so well with the Isolde too that, yeah, it could use a reprint on that. Like, it's slowly, as time's going by, it's getting tougher to find. So I think it's time for one of my Infernal Knights to finally get a reprint. Another one. This is in that realm of like Ash Blossom, honestly, where it just annoys me because it's been reprinted so many times, but it's still tough to get. And that is Invocation. Seriously, Invocation. Why are you not a common yet? I feel like it's going to have to be. It's kind of like with Ash Blossom. If we're ever going to see this card, you know, where everyone can get a hold of it and it not be, at the very least, $30 or something like that, yeah, it needs to just be a common at this point. Because Invoked, we've seen them in plenty of different decks. This card has been, you know, first off, a secret rare. It's been a super rare. It's been an ultimate rare. The ultimate rare never really helps out. You know, whenever they do those, they never really help out with making the card easier to get. But it does count as a reprint, I guess. But this card, even the super rare, is very expensive still. So I feel like we just, at this point, need to just throw it into something, make it like a rare in one of those deck build packs or something where you just have all rares and a holo. Make it one of those rares, put it in a structure deck, something. You know, just like with Ash Blossom, throw this card out there, make it so I have so many of them, I can use them as firewood, you know? Something like that, because seriously, this card should still not be this expensive and this tough to find. Now for Legendary Duelist cards. This is another thing, I was hoping that was going to get solved, but it looks like the kind of products that were bringing us these reprints are kind of taking a break. I don't know if they've been discontinued or what, but I really need to see some reprints on some Evil Heroes and Dark Magicians. Seriously, because both of these sets, these Legendary Duelist sets, were really cool. I enjoyed seeing new cards for, like I said, Evil Heroes and Dark Magicians, and plenty of other things that got new support. But there are several over $100 cards in both of these sets. they need reprints then. It should not be this ridiculous. You know, again, usually with a main character's monster, something that Yugi has used, or, you know, any of the main characters, you see reprints on fairly quickly. But I think Konami realizes now that, well, we can make those prices stay up a little bit longer if we make them wait a little bit. So I'm hoping we're going to get them a little sooner than later, again, because we have good examples of, you know, both of these cards needing reprints for other decks that are coming out. Because, again, Heroes. With Heroes, I mean, with Burst of Destiny, we know we're getting new Destiny Hero stuff. So, Heroes need reprints. And then, of course, we know the next set coming out after Burst of Destiny for Yu-Gi-Oh!, which I believe we're going to get in January, is all about Dark Magician. So, now's the time to bring me that Magician Souls. Make sure it's not over $100. You know I love that nostalgia, Konami. I really do enjoy it. I'm not one of the people that complain about getting new Dark Magician support. So, please, give me that reprint. So, yeah. That is just my list on different cards that need to be reprinted. I'm sure I missed a few, but let me know down in those comments. What do you guys think needs to be reprinted? Do you agree with all the ones? Do you disagree? I know some people might agree or disagree on Anaconda and Dragoon especially, but hey, if they're not going to hit it on the ban list, just reprint the dang things already. As always though, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, I greatly appreciate that. Let me know if you guys want to see more content like this in the future. I would be really appreciative of different feedback on that too. And of course I will. Catch you guys later. See ya.